What's going on over here in the chat? Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? Good night. Welcome to the webinar tonight, man. A lot of people are already starting to pile in already. Man, my name is King Leonidas, man. Thanks for showing up, guys. I'm actually excited here to come out and share some really next level information with you guys tonight. I actually got a special guest I'm going to be bringing out for you guys here tonight on this training, simply because I've had a lot of success with Craigslist marketing, and I've actually been doing a lot of studying on Craigslist. And just always trying to understand what's out there and how we can actually leverage what's going on in both the free and paid advertising world on Craigslist. There's a lot of people out there that like myself, a few months back when I started with my online marketing, I was always kind of a little sketchy about Craigslist because I really didn't understand it much. But then as I started to buy products and really dig into it and started to actually slow down a little bit and actually take it step by step, I actually started to understand the power behind Craigslist, and I was actually able to build the last company that I was a part of a few months ago. I think we put in something close to like 100 people in like 3 weeks or something, just all off Craigslist. You know what I mean? A lot of people I hear frown about Craigslist. I don't, honestly. Because matter of fact, this is like my third company now that I'm building a lot of prospects off Craigslist. Matter of fact, a few years ago in an offline opportunity, and I'll share this with you quick. We did something like 700 people, man, and I think it was like 2.5 months or something. And about 80% of the leads we got were off Craigslist. I'm talking, we got thousands of leads off Craigslist, just posting leads through a system we were using. It wasn't even all online. We were using a 1-800 dialer to get the leads and actually calling people all day long. I mean, it was a lot of work, but we got the job done that way. But it wasn't something that was duplicatable because we were just hammering the phones night and day, night and day, night and day. And I was working 16, 18-hour days. I literally had like 3 phones at the time, and that was one of the biggest reasons why I threw away my cell phone around like August, right when I got online. About three years ago, I didn't have a cell phone for about 2 years because I was just on the phone night and day, putting people in this opportunity. And it was something that it just got tiring because I was always on the phone, didn't really enjoy it too much, and then trying to get some other people to duplicate it, they weren't really having it because you're sitting there all day on the phone, and people really don't want to do that. And you're pretty much like slaving yourself out, owning your job, and that's not the reason why we get involved in online marketing. We don't get involved to be part of the S quadrant. We get involved to be part of the B quadrant, the business owner quadrant, and we look for ways to leverage marketing, follow-up processes, list building, free to I wouldn't say 100% free, but free to low-costing advertising, because free is always good, man. People laugh at free marketing, but you'd be surprised who you might pick up off a free ad somewhere, man. You might get a 6-figure earner that is looking to get out of their job already that they have, and they just want to get to the next level, and they don't know how, and they're looking for an opportunity to be able to do that. So just always be open to free. Okay, free is always good. Don't and tonight, man, I want to share some principles with you, some mindsets, and then I'm going to introduce my guest here that I'm going to bring out, because you need to understand that when it comes to marketing on the internet, everything that we do is all about testing different avenues, different strategies to get great results. And obviously, when we get good results, we want to scale so that we can have leverage with our marketing to be able to grow not just our business, but anybody that might partner with us if we're in an MLM opportunity, or if we're just doing affiliate marketing, whatever it is we're doing out there. The whole point of why we're here tonight is to learn how to market, learn how to generate leads, learn how to build a list, and learn how to actually generate sales in your online business. Okay, so we're taking it step by step. We're not gonna, we're not intending to overwhelm you with too much information, because Craigslist is a tiger, or a lion, if you want to call it, that you need to tame, and you need to understand how to be able to attack it, and take it one step at a time so that you can really get results. I mean, I myself, the results I've had, and students that I've had, have built lists into the thousands in 30 days, in weeks, some of them, off of Craigslist training that I've taught in the past. And I'll be honest with you, I'll be candid and transparent. I've had struggles with Craigslist over the last, probably in the last 3-4 months. I've had some issues where I've been getting ads flagged and getting accounts shut down, and I've been testing different things and looking into different products and so on and so forth. And it's always great to be a marketer and have an open mind, regardless of what level you're at, whether you're at $0 to $1,000 a month, or 1,000 to 5,000 or 5,000 to 10,000, you know, whatever income level you're at, because you never know who you can learn something from, okay? And it's one of those things where there's always somebody that has a more efficient, more effective way to perform a task or a duty, and it's always great to be able to have enough, to humble yourself enough just to be able to learn from an individual that may have a different method or a better way of doing something. Because think about it like this, right? Every method that we teach is not the way, it's a way that works, okay? There's a million ways to $1 million. You just have to find one that works, okay? So it's one of those things where, you know, many of us that are top, you know, six-figure incomers, myself and my guest to be included, we've been down the road to get the cuts, okay? So we know what works and what doesn't work, and we're constantly testing. We're constantly reinvesting our own income so we can be able to suffer the pain and the suffering for, you know, the risk for most of you guys that are here on this training and that are going to continue to come back and watch what we're going to teach you, because you're going to learn what works, okay? We're going to give you the actual information that works first, and cut out all the, for myself, like I think it was something like 25 months or so of struggle on the internet before I was able to get past and have a solid 5-figure monthly income. You're going to get all of that. The fat is going to get cut off, and you're going to get the real meat and the potatoes, like they like to say online, the jargon I like to speak. But I'm going to give you, and most of you guys know me, you're going to get the unprotected, unadulterated, XXX truth. Okay, I'm going to give you the raw dog, the real deal, because I myself, I got tired of all the struggling when I got started online. I got tired of, you know, people telling me, oh, do this and then do that, blog for 90 days nonstop, and you'll mystically build a crazy email list and all that, and do all this crazy other online stuff, and go to these free sites and do this and do that, and none of it worked. And I literally bumped my head around for a long time on the internet, losing, I mean, literally tens of thousands of dollars, money that I didn't have. I literally had my car repossessed a few years ago. I went broke, sold all my furniture, even moved out the country just to be able to live at, to have a lower cost of living, to be able to invest all of my income, all of my above my needed income into my business so I can get it to grow. And I mean, it was hard, man. I struggled, and the one thing that I didn't give up on myself, and I didn't give up on the idea that it was possible to be a 6-figure or 7-figure earner, or to get out from, you know, 12 months ago when I was homeless. I know a lot of you guys hear me talk about that a lot, because it's real, you know. And coming up, you'll see some of the videos and pictures of that. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I started where a lot of you guys are at right now, okay, that are watching this, with no understanding of how to drive traffic, no understanding of how to convert a lead, no understanding of how to build a list. Why having something something like a capture page builder is very important. Having an autoresponder is critically important to build your business. Understanding how to build funnels, understanding how to do offers, understanding how to build, you know, joint JV products, and all this kind of stuff was all new to me. Like, it might be to most of you listening to me right now, but over time, especially if you do like I did 12 months ago, and I invested in my business and myself, and I got a coach, which most of you know is Todd Dowell. You know, I learned a lot of principles and stuff that he taught me, and I was able to break through, okay? And I'm telling you, it's easy to break through, and we're going to give you a lot of the tools and strategies. And the reason I'm starting with Craigslist is because even when I had no money to do anything, Craigslist was one website where I was able, when I was literally broke, had no electricity, no running water, just run some ads on Craigslist, go down to a little coffee shop, sit, place some ads on Craigslist from a product that a friend of mine helped me out to purchase, and then I went ahead and I followed the instructions, and I think like the first week I was able to generate like $500 off Craigslist using a CPA offer that I still use to this day, man. That you get paid daily on it, and I mean, I love it, because I mean, if you need to generate some quick cash, if you need to pay the rent real quick, or if you need to, you know, your car breaks down or something and you need to generate $200, $300, $400, $500, it's a quick way you can just drive some free Craigslist traffic and be able to generate a few $100 or even $1,000 a day using these tips and strategies, and to build an email list, which is very important. We're going to get into some of this information in a minute, so you guys can actually get to see exactly how this works, how you can actually get your ads to stick on Craigslist, to be able to post not just in your city, nationwide, and to be able to get people into your list in such a way to where, you know, you're selling products, you're building a downline if you're an MLM company, or if you're looking for a home for an MLM company, you can be able to partner up with us and be able to get access to these trainings for, not like I had to invest thousands of dollars, but for really no costing or for almost free some of it because of some of the special offers and bonuses that I myself do for my team members that work with me and my coaching students as well. So guys, man, I'm excited about the information that we're getting ready to be exposed to here in a little bit. Man, let me tell you something. I myself, I was able to get to purchase this product and go through it. Little about, I think it was about maybe a week ago now, and I started to really dive into it. And man, some of the information that I learned from it was stuff that I'd never actually heard from any other Craigslist product that I'd gotten in the past or any information I've seen anywhere. And it started to really open my mind even more about Craigslist and really how to take it even more serious because of the connectability and the reality of the amount of exposure that you can really get on Craigslist and the type of people that you can attract based on your ad copy, how you place your ads to your offer to be able to get qualified people into your funnel and just connect with those that are qualified. And that's some bonuses that we're going to teach you. I myself, I'm going to teach you towards later on. I'm going to show you how to get access to that information later on towards the end of the webinar. So stick around because I'm going to show you a strategy that's been working where I've been able to generate some ridiculous numbers over the last week or so on just running some tests, man, just testing out some new capture pages, some new funnels. And you're going to get access to this information, I think, in front of a lot of the max, pretty much, because this is some new information that people have not seen yet. This is stuff that I just got wind of. Like I said, I learned a lot about the Craigslist algorithm. I learned a lot about, and I'm not going to get into too much details to steal the thunder of our guest there tonight. But man, let me tell you, I call him Mr. CL Massacre, Craigslist Massacre, because this guy he's doing some next level stuff, man. He's a beast when it comes to driving traffic, when it comes to generating leads. Let me just put my phone on mute here. My bad, guys. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, man. So he reached out to me, and we've been doing some work for the last month or so, I think now. And man, let me tell you guys, man, the stuff that you're gonna get tonight, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna toss out some bonuses or something. Don't hold me to that. I'm not sure all it's going to be shooting tonight, guys. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to take notes myself because, again, man, I'm here to learn as well as you guys are. And I learned a lot of information from this gentleman that I'm getting to introduce here, and I want you guys to get firsthand access to where I'm getting the information from. I mean, I could just not do this and not share this information with anybody, but as you guys can see, that's not my style. I'm here to help each and everybody that's listening to my sound of my voice right now to win because there's more than enough out there for everybody to eat, for everybody to build a business, for everybody to build a team, to build their downline, to have a 6-figure and a 7-figure income if that's what you want. Okay, it's there for you. I mean, just, in most major cities, LA for instance, there's like 20-something million people, man. That's a lot of people. That's just one city that you can get exposure to millions of people on a regular basis, and Craigslist is one of the avenues where you can do that. So now, with that said, I'm grateful that that I'm even here to be able to share the stage with this gentleman here. I'm getting ready to introduce, man. Jabari, bro, you out there, man? Let me just make sure to do a quick audio check.
Yeah, could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro, man. If you guys can hear us, just go ahead and pop in the chat for me. Just let me know that you can hear us real quick while I introduce Jabari here, man. Guys, let me tell you, I'm honored, man. My brother from another mother, man. You got some deep roots that run down in the Caribbean, man. So I'm excited for what he's going to share with you guys tonight and what you guys are going to get exposed to because it's literally helped my business to improve. The list that I'm building for myself and for clients, man, I'm grateful for it because it's such a valuable tool, such a valuable part of my business right now. And this is why we're here tonight to give you guys the opportunity to see this information before the masses so you can actually get a jump start. Because actually, you know what I mean, there's some cool stuff that, you're going to get from your experience with this product. And I'm telling you, you don't want to be, you want to be in front of this wave. Okay, guys, so with that said, man, let me just step aside. Jabari, man, go ahead, bro. The stage is all yours, man. Go ahead and do your thing, bro.
All right, great. Hopefully everybody can see me. Hopefully my sound is good. This is I don't do much webinars, but this is actually the first webinar for this product. So you all actually get a chance to see this thing firsthand, and you get a chance to actually go out and promote it before anyone else in the industry. Now, me myself, if you don't know who I am, I've been doing internet marketing since 2011. I got started with internet marketing on Craigslist, believe it or not. And this is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about dealing with Craigslist in the forms of advertising. Um, I had a house. I got a house back in 2010. I had the house, no, excuse me, 2009. I had the house for approximately 2 years. I had some good businesses. I was actually doing businesses offline. I had a debt consultant business. I had a bookstore. I actually became a contractor with Clear Internet Services. And believe it or not, like we had a recession down here in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure it was the whole United States, you know, and a lot of my businesses fell. So because of my businesses falling, I ended up losing the house, and I had to go about a whole different way of trying to find out exactly what I'm going to do to take care of my family. You know, at that time I had a 1-year-old daughter. I had just got married to my wife, so it was very difficult, and I started searching Craigslist. So I come across this ad on Craigslist, and it was weird because it was talking about, you know, promoting Fortune 500 companies. Now, if you all are in vacation or whatever it is that you are promoting, I'm pretty sure you've already heard of some of these things, but these is what you consider a CPA company. And these CPA companies actually pay you whenever someone takes an action or by trying a free trial. So, you know, at first I was real skeptical. I didn't believe that this thing was even real. But I ended up trying it. I got involved from somebody that I actually met on Facebook. And, you know, well, our original contact was Craigslist, and we ended up linking up on Facebook. And my first check in this company was about $600. It was for a company called Z&Z. Now, Z&Z is an advertiser for these Fortune 500 companies. But the long story short, I got involved into internet marketing, network marketing from Craigslist. You know, after Z&Z, I got involved in a company called Project Payday. After Project Payday, I got involved with Instant Rewards, and I really blew up when I got involved with Motor Club of America. Currently, we have over 7,000 affiliates in Motor Club of America, and I have about 70,000 people using the product. You know, so I've been able to be blessed by actually utilizing the information that I learned, going out promoting this thing and getting people to get started. All right, so I want to show you all exactly just some of the product. The product that I came out with is a product called Craigslist Massacre. It's the most updated Craigslist course that you'll find right now in 2015. Just like Google, if you don't know, Craigslist, they go through a bunch of different security options as well, and they're always going through updates, you know. So there's times where you'll find marketers making a killing on Craigslist, and then for months and months on, you'll find out that these people can't post ads anymore. They can't get their offer in front of millions of people like they were doing before. And in return, you're going to get, you know, low conversions, no sales, and things like that. So I'm going to go into the product. Give me a second. Let's see. How do you all see my screen? Let me see. See if I can get this up. Perfect. Could you all see my screen?
It's about to come up to, yeah, you good, bro.
All right. All right, well, this is the product. This is my first product that I came out with. I came out with a product before called CPA Takeover. I did a lot of numbers on it, but I didn't put it out to the public for everybody to actually go out and sell. This product is called CL Massacre. It's the most supreme way, as of right now, that I know that you could go out and dominate Craigslist. I've been doing Craigslist, like I said, for about 3 years. And in that 3 years, I've been able to grow my list to literally 20,000. Some lists I have other lists for about 15,000, all utilizing leads from Craigslist and actually going out to different vendors and swapping lists. All right, so I'm going to show you all some of these ideas and these techniques that you all could kind of go in and implement into your business, because at the end of the day, you know, leads are the bloodline of your business. If you don't get any leads, you're not going to be able to make any sales. Point blank, period. All right, you might not want to answer the phone, but if you don't want to answer the phone, you better have a darn good funnel in place where people will actually be able to view your stuff and decide to go ahead and get started. So with Craigslist Massacre, my main objective is to show you how to get as much leads as possible. So let's go ahead and go straight into it. What are you going to receive if you do decide to get started with Craigslist Massacre? For people that don't promote on Craigslist, let me just let you know you're missing out big time. But the people that have promoted on Craigslist before, I'm pretty sure you know, you've ran across some type of training showing you how to go in and get started with Craigslist and promoting. But some of the problems that people deal with is, and the main problem people deal with, is something called ghosting and flagging. All right, this is when you actually take all your time, you post an ad on Craigslist, you receive a link, and about 2, 3 hours later, your stuff is gone, disappeared. You know, your account is closed, all types of nonsense. So you're gonna avoid how to avoid ghosting and flagging. You're gonna learn how to build a list. Of course, we're gonna learn how to post in any city you choose. Prime example, I'm in Atlanta. I've been able to just today alone, I posted in Chicago today. I've also posted in Florida. I've been able to post in New York. I mean, all across the nation. You know, I've been able to post. You're going to learn how to post 50 to 100 ads a week if you need to. Believe it or not, I don't know a lot of people that are actually doing it. I've done it before and I've actually made a killing, but it's real time consuming. So, you know, if you do have the time and you have the drive to go out and post 50 ads to 100 ads a week, you definitely can. As of right now, I am doing good on a 5-figure a month income just using 2 to 3 ads a day. All right, so I just want to be realistic with this thing and let people know, but you do have the ability to go out and do 50 to 100 ads a week. Of course, you're going to be able to get 50 to 100 leads a day. That's very easy for me. Like I said, I've been able to build lists from 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. I've actually had an autoresponder get shut down before. I mean, a lot of different stuff, but I still have been able to actually stay on top of the water and still get things done. Most importantly, you're going to learn how to create good and intriguing ads. All right, I have people that actually go out and post on Craigslist, and believe it or not, they'll post something that has absolutely anything to do with what they're offering, and because of that, you know, people are going to get upset. They're going to flag your ads and stuff like that, and you won't have any success on Craigslist. You're going to learn how to create your own PVA numbers. If you don't know what a PVA is, it's a phone verified account. Just like if you're creating a Google account, Facebook account, mostly anything as of right now, they want your phone number. All right, and after a while, when you run out of Craigslist numbers, if you use a number on Craigslist, you can't use it again for another 90 days. All right, so after a while, you're gonna actually start going to friends and family members, you know, and that's gonna run out as well. So I'm gonna show you how to create PVAs, which is one of the most important parts of actually having success on Craigslist. And another one that we're going to be dealing with is showing you how to go around manual review holes and add deletion. Now, this is only for people that actually want to do paid advertising. Me, myself, I started off doing free advertising, but as of right now, all I do is paid advertising. And I'll be real with you, I have a budget about $15 to $2,000 a month just on advertising, and that's just with Craigslist, going to different vendors. I do Facebook PPC. I do a lot of marketing. All right, so hopefully we'll be able to get you all to build up the income that you need, that you'll be able to actually go out and do this stuff yourself. So all in all, you're going to receive my complete Craigslist techniques. All right. The course index, of course, this is what's actually in the course itself. It's a getting started section. We're going to go over why we use Craigslist, the Craigslist terms and services, the Craigslist do's and don'ts, and the Craigslist algorithm. Believe it or not, just like Google, just like Facebook, Facebook's algorithm is called EdgeRank. Google has an algorithm, I believe right now it's called like Panda. I'm not sure what the last Google update was, but they name it after an animal. And Craigslist, they have an algorithm as well. These algorithms are like math problems, all right? With a math problem, you have to have a math formula. If you don't have the formula, you're not going to get the results and the answer that you need. So if you don't understand the algorithm with Craigslist, you're going to have a hell of a time getting anything done. All right, we're going to show you the type of products to promote, of course, list building, and we have live free posting. So I'll show you exactly how to go in, post the ad, the do's and the don'ts. I'll show you everything that you need to do to post your ad, and I'll show you how to set up a paid posting in the city as well. All right, so I'm going to just go through about 2 or 3 slides in the course just to give you a tease of exactly what's in there. And from there, I'll go into a posting tonight. I want to do a live posting for you all, and I'll be able to show you all that the ads go live. You know, I've been doing this, like I said, I've been doing this for like a year now straight, and I haven't had any issues. And when I do have an issue, it's because I noticed that I didn't do something within that formula or that algorithm that got me, you know, it got me like a slap on the hand. So getting started, this is the most important thing in regards to anybody that gets involved online and they want to do any type of internet marketing, network marketing, MLMs, anything you want to do, even if you're setting up a brick and mortar business. All right, you have to set goals before getting started. I can't say this enough. I know you've heard it. This is going to be more of a mindset thing, and I don't like to give a lot of people rhetoric. I'm like straight to the point. So the goal is to learn what to do. All right, stop trying to go out there jumping into a bunch of different options and a bunch of different programs, not learning how to master one. It's very important. You have to learn what to do so you can take what you learn and actually go and apply it. All right. If you can't do it, then you're not going to get the results. And this is why the next one is, once you do learn what you do, you take that result and you multiply it. All right. So I've had people on my team, prime example, MCA. I've had people on my team, they said, hey, I got my first sale, and these are people that actually went in, duplicated what I showed them to do, and they received the result. Maybe 2-3 months down the line, I usually follow up with the people that join my team. I'll say, hey, what happened? Why are you slowing down? What's going on? Well, yeah, I started doing Bing ads, or I started doing newsletters and newspaper advertising. It's like, look, if you have a result and you get that result, why are you switching up? Which is, I'm not saying it's bad, but don't switch up without multiplying what it took to get that result. All right? It doesn't make sense, and you're not going to have success that way. Trust me, I've been through a lot of different trainings. I'm a product of what I preach, and it took me a long time to get this mindset down pat. All right? So get that result, multiply it. Once you multiply it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a lot more commissions. You're going to get a lot more payments, instant payments, weekly payments, monthly payments, whatever it is that you're dealing with now. All right, so you set aside a small budget. And in setting aside a small budget, you want to add that small budget with the commissions that you take, and take 1/3 of your commissions and reinvest back into advertising. I'm telling you now, if you don't learn how to scale up your advertising, you're not going to get anywhere. All right. I mean, literally, I've been dealing with Leonidas for a little while now, and there's times where he started off at $50 an ad, up to $100 an ad, up to $500 an ad. He took his results and he scaled them up, and that's exactly why he has the success that he has today. All right. This is why we have the success that we have today. You have to do this. If you don't do it, you're not going to make you're not going to make the sales that you're looking for. All right, so that's what I wanted to cover in the getting started. Why do we use Craigslist? As of right now, currently today, March 29th, 2015, Craigslist is the number 12 site in the country and the 62 site globally, according to Alexa rankings. Alexa is a website that goes through statistics on how many visitors a website receives on a monthly basis. All right, we use Craigslist because it's free and it's easy to use, and since it's free, there's no cost for you to test it and testing out your business and getting your business out there to as much people as possible. It's easy exposure for your business, and it's offered with an added benefit of you being able to get contacted. All right, if you don't know, Craigslist has 50 billion visitors a month. All right, so why would you not want to get a piece of that? The number 3 sites right now, I believe, is Google, Facebook, and YouTube. All right, Craigslist is number 12. They're not real far from those options. So you might get caught up in just trying to promote on Facebook or Instagram or what have you. But I'm telling you now, Craigslist is full of people that are looking for what you have to offer. Believe it or not, there's people on there that are at their jobs looking for another job or looking for a different career route. All right. So another thing that you'll be able to do is actually learn your competitors. You'll see what's actually going out there, what's having some success. You'll be able to see, what type of ads people are putting out and what type of positions are available in the marketplace. It's good to know these type of things. That way you know what type of people that you're going to be dealing with. All right. Craigslist terms and services. This is the do's and don'ts pretty much. Craigslist does not accept the following when posting in the job section. The reason we use the job section is because myself, I've built my business strictly off of the job section. And I use the job section because, like I said before, these people are either tired of their current situation, they don't have any form of employment, or they're just pretty much ready to have a different career change. There's times where people always quit their job and decide to go into business themselves and things like that. Sometimes people lose their jobs. So, they don't accept business opportunities, no MLMs, no positions that require a fee to get started, and no positions involving nudity. Now, for the first 3, the first 3 in the terms of services actually apply to us. All right, unless you have a real estate business, unless you're doing some type of repair business, lawyer services, insurance services, this is for us. All right, so as you see, you could determine why we have so much trouble when we're posting these things on Craigslist, because it's not accepted. All right, so there's ways to go around it, and in order to go around it, you have to know that Craigslist formula. All right, so the do's and don'ts. If you pull up Craigslist right now, you could be on your mobile device, but you have to post in nearby cities. All right, this is the science to Craigslist. I'm trying to break it down as easy as possible. You have to post in nearby cities. All right, so I'm in Atlanta. I'm not supposed to be able to post in Chicago. I'm not supposed to be able to post in Los Angeles. I should only be able to post in, like North Carolina, Atlanta, Savannah, just close, within 100 miles. I place one ad per 48 hours a category. I use up to 5 accounts to set up a static IP. If you don't know what a static IP is, we're going to go over that as well. 2 ads per account per 48 hours. So I post 2 ads within an account with every 2 days. 8 ads an account total. No duplicate titles and congruency. All right, so let me go ahead and close this out. All right. And I want to go into actually setting up a Craigslist posting. Could you all still see my screen?
Yeah, you're good, bro. Everything looks good. Could you change the slide real quick or something? Because I'm not sure if it's frozen or not.
All right.
Because I'm still seeing like the first slide.
Let's try this out. All right. Could you see my Firefox?
Yeah, it just popped up.
All right, great. So I'm gonna go through a quick Craigslist posting, and before I do that, let me go ahead and actually show you all some of the Craigslist postings that I have up currently. All right, here's some of my accounts with Craigslist. Your ads usually stay up for 30 days. Today's the 29th, so these accounts up here, they're actually not active anymore. If I click one, I'm pretty sure it's going to say it's expired. Yep, there it goes. All right, so I'm going to show you all the active accounts that I have now.
Hold up a second. It's frozen now. Because I'm still seeing the Firefox.
Oh, you know what? All right, I'll see what's going on. Man, is there a way I could just share the entire screen without having to pick each window that's open, or no?
You should have an option for it right there to do, like Google Hangouts plus entire screen, it should say.
All right, hold on. All right, how about now? Could you see it now?
Yeah, there we go. It's live now.
Perfect. I apologize, people. This is like my second, third time actually doing a Google Hangout. But this is like the Craigslist Massacre spreadsheet. All right, this is how I organize myself. I have to stay very organized with Craigslist, because if you don't, you're gonna get yourself in a jam. I'm telling you now. All right. Here's some of the ads. Like I said, these ads, everything above the 27th are actually going to be expired. So if I click this is what's going to show. But here's the ads that I actually have active. And let me go ahead and show you all. Let me just pull this up here. I'll be able to click each one of these ads. Here's an ad here: customer service reps, data entry, and incoming calls. All right. Let's go through. Here's another ad here in Chicago. I mean, literally, I take about 10 to 15 minutes to post these ads, and I kind of sit back and just wait for my phone to ring. It really doesn't make sense. Me, myself, I'm not going to tell you, hey, don't answer the phone. 50% of my income that I've ever created online has been from the phone, all right? So I'm not going to be one of those people that say, hey, just set it up autopilot and stuff like this. No, if you have a business, you actually have to work it like a business to be able to be paid like a business, all right? So here's some of my ads, and I'm just driving traffic strictly to Motor Club of America, all right? And, I have a follow-up series. People actually give me a call, and when people call me, The only thing they're calling for is for additional questions, or they're ready to get started. All right, here's an ad in Rochester, New York. Oh, this one was actually flagged. Let me see if this one. Yep, I already have it tested and flagged. This was actually a test, and I tried to test the new option, you know, not actually following the information, and look what happened. I got flagged. All right, so when you actually get into this product, make sure that you're following everything that I actually go through and I actually show you. All right, here's one in Reno, and these are just the current ads for the month. I just wanted to kind of go through and show people that I'm getting these things live, they're staying live, and I'm getting a lot of results from them. All right, so let's go ahead and do a live post now. Let me go ahead and close this. Oh, I can't close this out. Let me go ahead and come here. Doing a live post. I already kind of have the ad set up, so it's not going to take too long. But when you're dealing with Craigslist, and I'm showing you how to just post free and locally. All right. Now I'm going to tell you now, it's not as good as being able to post all across, you know, the nation. There's some cities that have better populations. There's some cities that have, you know, highest unemployment rates and things like that. And these are some of the things that I actually sit down and consider when I'm doing my Craigslist postings. All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. The first thing that you want to do is you're going to be using the tools. All the tools are going to be in the back office. I'm pretty sure a lot of you all know of this, but it's a tool called CCleaner. Now they're going to ask me to close out Google Chrome. I'm not going to do that, else I'm going to get disconnected. I'm going to close Firefox. All right, I'm going to close Firefox. No, I don't want to close Chrome. All right. So when I get in here, I'm going to open up Firefox. I'm going to go ahead and set up what you consider a private window. And in setting up this private window, you want to go ahead and search for Craigslist. Now, usually when you see it here, this is good. You can actually select the state. I always like to go through Craigslist. And the reason we do this is because Craigslist looks at this as an authority site. So because you're going through Google, they have security features that Craigslist actually set up, which we'll go over in CL Massacre. But by doing this, you limit yourself from getting your ads flagged. All right. So I'm in Atlanta. Let's say I want to post in Augusta. I'm going to select Augusta. Now, when you're doing free ads, you don't have to actually create an account. You're going to create an account in the back end. So all you have to do is actually come in here, click Post to Classifieds. Let's go ahead and select Nope, Job Offer. Here's the guidelines. As you see, business opportunities, unpaid internships, barters, multi-level or referral marketing. This is what we are actually doing in business opportunities and stuff like this. All right, so we have a way of going around that. I'm going to select customer service, and we're going to go ahead and set this up now. So I already have the templates kind of set up, and this whole stuff everything will be broken down to you, exactly how I set up my templates, how I create my emails, and everything else. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go straight into creating an ad. When you get into Craigslist and you actually click Post to Classifieds and you select your section, the first thing you want to do is click enter in your email. All right, you don't have to enter in a number, you don't have to enter in a text, you don't have to enter in a contact name. You do have to enter in an email. For titles, I usually keep my titles real general. When I create ads for stuff like Motor Club of America, or let's just say I was creating an ad for Paycation if I wanted to. Paycation is about like $150. So I would do something like I would put travel company now seeking inbound call reps. Like I said, me myself, I don't promote not answering the phone. So I would set something up like this, saying, you know, this travel company is now looking for inbound call reps. I will put
hey bro, let me interrupt you a second. I think your screen's frozen again.
Oh man. Okay, hold on.
Because I'm seeing the customer service ad still.
Let's see if I can fix this. Hold on.
Yeah, because this is valuable stuff, guys, man. This is some really, really good information here. So I want to make sure that you guys are getting this stuff, because What you're about to see right now is this is like some really next level stuff, man. So make sure you guys are paying attention to exactly what he's talking about here, because this is a huge eye opener for me. Okay, so get ready to take some serious notes here, guys. All right.
Is it still frozen?
No, I'm seeing the screen. Now it's good.
All right, cool. Let's see. Did you get over to? Do you see it on Craigslist right now?
No, it's still in the Google Chrome. I'm still seeing the Hangout.
All right, I guess it's just a little delayed.
No, it's not going to be delayed for me and you. For the attendees, it will. But I think it's when you select to share the screen, there it's not giving you the option for maybe to share the Google Hangouts plus all the screens.
All right, let me go ahead and select it again. I'll stop it and select it again.
Okay.
Could you see my screen now?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Go ahead to Craigslist and let's see if it pops up.
Could you see Craigslist?
No, not yet. It's just doing the Google Hangout still.
All right, let me just open it up. This is weird.
Yeah, that little screen icon.
What I'll do, I'll just select that screen.
Yeah, that should work fine.
Could you see Craigslist now?
Yep, there we go. Now we're good.
So, what I was saying before is when you get to Craigslist, you want to go ahead and enter in your email first. Make sure you enter in your email. You don't have to fill out any of this other information. You want to leave the CL mail relay there. It's definitely recommended. That way they don't actually have to copy an email or copy a link and just to contact you. All right, so like I said, I'm going to set this up for vacation. I usually like to leave my ads extremely blind. So this is going to be an ad that has a lot of information but doesn't give too much information, if that makes sense. All right, so I will set something up like travel company. Now looking for inbound call reps. All right. Location, always put the state. I don't like to just put the city because it opens up a better option for you to actually be seen. If somebody goes to Georgia and you have it set at Georgia, then they'll be able to actually see your ad compared to you just limiting it to one city. You know, so I will go ahead and put Georgia here. I already have a couple of ads created, so I'm just going to grab one of the ads here. And I know it might look like madness right now to you all. You probably can't even see. Pretty sure you can't even see the template. But I have a text file with a lot of different templates, and I have about like 15 templates in it. And I kind of interchange in between the templates. So as a matter of fact, let's see. I'm not going to use this one. Give me a second. I'll pull up a different ad. Perfect. Could you still see the Craigslist screen?
Yeah, it's good, bro.
All right, cool. All right, so here's the ad that I already kind of have set up. All right, and the ad is extremely simple. Let's take this out. Let's go ahead and put Georgia, and I'll go ahead and read it to you all. And you know, this is how I would get a lot of people to actually visit my site. All I'm doing is actually spacing the ad, so when people come to the ad, they'll actually be able to, you know, scroll down and read it. But it says this: we are hiring state agents for the Georgia division. All right, looking to fill 9 positions. Now, I just put a number there to kind of create a sense of urgency. Customer service reps and sales reps needed. A successful candidate will be organized, have proven communication skills, and must have a computer and reliable internet access. Full-time and part-time positions available. Training provided. No experience needed. Sign-on bonus and weekly pay. Duties include taking incoming calls, responding to emails and voicemails, setting up interview appointments, And that's it. Please click here to apply. Now, when you're doing free ads, just to let everybody know, last year Craigslist came out with an update and they no longer have clickable links, all right? So there's ways where you could actually go around getting your link in the Craigslist ad that is taught inside CL Massacre, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to type my link here, all right? And I want to go ahead and get this up as fast as possible. I just noticed I'm going to have to create a number as well because I didn't have a number ready. So I'm going to put, I'm going to change it and put for immediate consideration. Please send your resume. Oh, excuse me. Or apply. Oh man. Apply here. And then I'll come down and I'll put home. This is one of my domains, homeworkforce.net. That's it. For compensation gets a little tricky. You could actually put, I'll put something like $80 a day. I could put something like that because every sale is $80 in MCA. How much is a sale in Paycation?
It starts at $50 per
$50.
per sign up. Yeah.
All right, so I'll put something like $50 a day. $50 a day plus paid cash bonuses. Right, and that's it. I'll click part-time because it actually puts me in a different section, and I'll hit continue. That's all I do to set up an ad. Like I said, I already had this kind of set up, so it's not much to it. But does this look like something that you would click if you were looking for a position somewhere? Does it say anything about Paycation? Does it say, this is a work from home position? This is what you consider a blind ad. We do have full-time, part-time positions available. There is training provided. There's no experience needed. There's a sign-on bonus and weekly pay. This is everything that Paycation deals with. You see what I'm saying? So when I set up my ads, I set them up blindly, so people don't automatically know it's a business opportunity or MLM. Now, when they decide to come here, I actually don't have a Paycation thing set up, but when they decide to come here, they're actually taking over. Oh, this one is actually down, so let me go ahead and let's go back and edit this. I'll do PPD careers. Here's another site that I use. This is actually a CPA site where they pay you per lead. So every lead that comes in, I'm going to receive about like $1.50 to $2, depending on the pay level that you decide to get started with. But as of right now, my pay level is $150. All right. So when they read this ad, they're going to go ahead and highlight this. When they come here, they're going to be taken over to my website. And most importantly, for them to get started, as you see, my website is set up in a manner where it still is in congruency with the ad. All right, it's very important. If you're doing, I know you all have, like capture pages and stuff like this for Paycation and things like that, because I know this is like a Paycation team. But if you don't set your capture page up to look like it correlates with the ad, you're not going to get as much leads as possible. So now if somebody reads this ad and then they come over here, as you see how this is set up, it says now looking for agents to start immediately. Agents needed nationwide. Enter your name and primary email address for immediate consideration today. Rated A+ with the BBB. Work with confidence. I have it correlates with the ad. All right, so I just wanted to put that out there because trust me, I've seen millions of ads where it doesn't make any sense. It's like, come on, I know you're not having any success with it. And this is why a lot of people will tell you Craigslist doesn't work, but from experience, I've been able to build teams of thousands and hundreds strictly off of Craigslist. All right. So as you see, the ad is here. It correlates with the page. When somebody actually enters in their name and email, they get taken over to my actual offer. All right. Most importantly, I get to capture their name and email, and now I can follow up with them as much as possible. I'll just bombard them with emails. I'll give them my number, tell them to call me. I'll make sure they watch the video. I mean, there's so many different ways you can follow up with a person. All right, so this is essentially how the ad is set up. Once the ad is done, you're going to go ahead and hit publish. Craigslist is going to send an email to this email here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to Gmail and actually set up the email. Oh, excuse me. Give me 1 second. This is a brand new email. I've never used it before. So as you see, Craigslist sent the email. I come here. I accept the terms of service. Now, this is where Craigslist validates your number. All right, this is where they're actually going to send you a text or a code. And I believed I used my number before, so let me go ahead and just check. Because if I used my number before, what happens is Craigslist they're not going to be able to process that number. Oh, I've never used this number before. Great. They're going to send a code to my phone. Once they send this code to my phone, as you see, once complete, it's right here in bright red. Once you complete, this number cannot be reassigned to another account for 90 days. All right. And this is why it's very important that you learn how to create your own Craigslist PVAs. And this is something that's taught within Craigslist Massacre as well. So I submit my verification, and that's it. My ad is posted. All right. So now, when I post the ad, this is what I do. This is how I stay organized. All right. I'm going to grab this link here. I'm going to copy it. If I click the link, you'll see how the ad looks. The ad is there. This ad is not live currently. If they was to go up here, search Craigslist, you're not going to see this ad. It takes about 2 hours for this ad to go live. All right. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to have to change my screen again. All right, hold on. Because you all can't see my screen, right?
No, it's I can see it. And I'm looking on the attendee panel. It looks fine on that end as well.
Could you see this spreadsheet or no?
The spreadsheet, no.
All right, hold on.
No, Craigslist stuff showed up fine.
All right, let me do this again. Let's see if I can get the spreadsheet perfect. All right, so I will grab my ad. Can you all see the spreadsheet?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'm going to post the link here. I always check to find out what my IP address is, so let me go ahead and jot that down. It's actually the same as this. I'm going to paste that here. I'm going to put the date. I'm going to leave this blank until it actually goes live. I just posted that ad at 7:57, so I put the time, and in 2 hours I'm going to come back and actually check to see if the ad is live. All right, I posted that ad in Augusta. I know the IP location, and I put the email. Now this is how I stay organized. Like I said, I know it might look crazy, but trust me, you'll be able to actually just come back in, renew your ads every 2 days, and this will make the process 10 times easier. All right. So currently, I have what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 ads on Craigslist this month. All right. And as you see, if I wanted to do this nonstop, I could do it nonstop. It really, once you got everything and all the tools in place, it's literally a 5-minute job. All right, so there's no reason why you shouldn't want to not be a part of 50 billion visitors on a website. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So that's pretty much it, man. I know, Leonidas, I know you have a link for CL Massacre. Hopefully you all have actually received some value. You know, this is one of the core and primary advertising sources for me in regards to Craigslist. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing the screen.
Hey,
And,
cool.
You know, I want to give it back to you. Thank you, everybody that actually attended the webinar. Hopefully you all received some value. If you did, just go ahead and comment on, you know, the chat. Let us know that you received some value. And if you can, Leonidas, go ahead and post the Craigslist Massacre group so everybody could join on there, all right? Because we're really going to take this, we're going to make it a family-oriented. We're trying to build as much people up as possible, and just take people to the next level. It doesn't make sense if you can't get leads, all right? So that's it. Jabari Lee Ninja Bay signing out.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you coming out and sharing that info, bro. Man, that was some powerful stuff that you shared, and I know once everybody starts to take action and just follow what you taught here tonight, they'll start to see immediate results. Because Craigslist is like, you can literally post the ad right now, and boom, you're in there like swimwear. So I mean, guys, this is some really, really powerful stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the link there for you guys to get access to that product right now. And you're gonna get a whole lot more in-depth detail stuff with the paid on the paid side of the Craigslist stuff, because we didn't have the time to really dig into that stuff. And just think about it, man. You're gonna be able to get unlimited access to all, you know, future trainings that's going to be coming up, especially if you're on my team already. And it's one of those things, man, let me tell you, once you start to take action on this stuff, you'll literally start to build your email list in like the hundreds and thousands in the next 30 days simply by doing, you know, these simple little tips that you're going to learn. And you literally have the lifeblood for your business, man. And that's what I did. That's how I was able to break through a few months ago and now create a solid 5-figure monthly income and not have to worry about leads, about signups. If I want to go ahead and sign up, I mean, because it's stuff like this, I was able to put over 100 people, like 100 and I think it was like 125 people in like 28 days or something in the vacation. You know what I mean? And that's because of some of the stuff that I learned, not just from this, but even just from using Craigslist. So don't sleep on this information, guys. In the group, in the Facebook group, and in the coaching group, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for the Craigslist Massacre group, so you guys can also have some really next level support if you got any questions about anything, so you can have somewhere you can get access to, you know, myself, Jabari, anybody that just have information about Craigslist updates. If you just got any questions at all, you'll be able to get support with it around the clock. So don't sleep on it, guys. And I'll have that link in the group here shortly. And the replay, for those of you that showed up, you should be getting an email shortly, probably within like an hour after we're done off this webinar, man. That's all I got for you guys tonight. The next class, we'll probably have another webinar Tuesday night. Make sure that you guys are checking the emails. If you've got any questions, shoot me a private message about anything. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. The next webinar coming up, we're going to go into some Facebook stuff. Okay, so hopefully you guys are ready. Actually, we're going to go into building some funnel stuff. I'm going to have some training videos for some of you guys that are already in my coaching class to get access to build your funnels. I'm going to be doing some one-on-one training with you guys on that coming up. So get with me if you need some help on anything. I'm still, working on the funnels for you guys, getting you guys set up. If you need any assistance, don't be afraid to reach out and hit me up. Working on some stuff for that as well. With what you guys have from the last class and from tonight's class, you have enough information to not only start to generate daily income through using the CPA offers and the pay-per-click network, but now you can start generating your own traffic literally for free, just following these what you learned here tonight. That the access to that product, it should be there on the site. So go ahead and grab a copy if you want right now. And again, man, thanks for coming out. Thanks for staying tuned. I'll have some info for the next webinar Tuesday night. We'll have a call tomorrow night, guys. Make sure you guys are grabbing that info, plugging in, taking action on this stuff, because Leads, traffic's the lifeblood of your business. If you don't take action, you don't get results. Okay, so if you want results, you got to take action, step up to the plate. Let's knock it out the park. Team United. See you guys on the next training call, on the next webinar. Thanks for coming out. God bless you. Good night.